Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Alpinist. And this new film is a documentary focusing on the exploits of climber Marc-André Leclerc, who is a 23-year-old Canadian climber who did a lot of solo ascents to some of the craziest, tallest peaks in all the country, in all the world. And this is from directors Peter Mortimer and Nick Rosen. And basically this film hits on a couple of different elements. You get to know Leclerc a little bit. And, you get to know his wife, and you get to know his relationship with his mother. And nothing in particular makes that much interesting, except that gives him humanity and gives you reasons to root for him and connect with him. They show him interacting and interviewing in the film and talking about how he would do these drugs and stuff like that, and you get that sense that he was always seeking something to alter his state, and what wound up becoming the big thing for him was this climbing. And where the film really shines is when you go up there on the mountain with him and have this amazing shots that are breathtaking and scary. You have a group of 3 cinematographers who are really working those cameras all the way up at these peaks. The way that the camera is able to capture the depth of the view, the height, all of the details of just how high up these climbs are, and it's breathtaking, it's exhilarating, it scared the crap out of me because I'm not good with heights, and it's really engrossing and impressive and beautifully shot. And this film leads up to all these different challenges and some that he wasn't able to overcome, and there's some surprising emotion in this film. It packs a punch that I didn't expect going in. I didn't know much about this story. Well, I knew nothing about this story and about this young man. And it has unexpected weight to it. And I think that really was a nice exclamation point on the end of the film that otherwise would have just been like, yeah, he was a guy who really was great at what he did. And you get all these perspectives from other climbers like Reinhold Messner and Will Gadd, and you just have all of these interviews of all these other people who appreciate what he's doing because they do it too, and you get that perspective. It gives that range of perspective on this, and as somebody who doesn't know a whole lot about climbing, you get the sense of these are people that knew and excelled at what they did, and they're impressed by what Marc-André Leclerc was doing. And this is a big, emotional, resonant film towards the end, which otherwise balanced out just these exhilarating scenes of climbing and, you getting to know him a little bit, which wasn't exactly the most particularly interesting. But in the end, I think this documentary works on quite a few levels, and it hits really hard on the ones that it really excels at. And it can overcome some of the, more mundane and not exactly thrilling perspectives of just his home life, which is, one of a casual guy. And in the end, I think this film is able to capture the exhilarating nature of what the climbing is, and you see these shots, they're incredible. And, packs a little bit of extra at the end. And I think that this is definitely worth checking out. And it was, even for me, who was afraid of heights and not a big fan of this, it was quite an engrossing experience. But those are my thoughts on The Alpinist. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.